All right, all right, all right. You guys come on in here. I want to give a special thanks to you for coming through, helping me out, making things work out well, for all your well wishes, everything you've done wonderful for me. Just want to give a very, very big thank you to everybody. And I greatly, and I mean greatly, appreciate you guys. So come on in, come on in. This show is for you guys. This show is for y'all. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hey, Matthew Velez, what's up? What's up? How are you? Good to see you. I was waiting for you to contact me or call me or come in the party or something. I wanted to talk to you or see if you were okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be fine. Trust me when I tell you. I move forward with things. I mean, like, do I miss my mother? Absolutely. Am I still a bit sad about it? Absolutely. But she's no longer suffering. She has a chance of a resurrection. And three, it's other things that entail, but she's not. She's, what's up, Kihinde? What's up, brother? What's up? Yeah, I'm doing much better. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. But I definitely want to give a very big thanks to everybody that came through, helped out, gave support. I've even had people come from another side of the country, another side of it, like came states and countries away to come through and check me out and make sure my mom and everything got sent off well and everything like that. Brother Grapes, I cannot thank you enough for stopping through. It was great. That time we spent afterwards, after the funeral was over, we hung out, laughed and joked. I just had to go take care of some business. I had to go take care of some business afterwards to make sure everything went fine. I mean, it's just hey cousin, it was nice seeing you too, Michelle. It was nice seeing you, baby. It was really good seeing you. It was really good seeing you. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share this with other people because sometimes people don't get my notifications and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I thought it was absolutely great. I want to thank you, Michelle, for coming through. Matthew Velez, thank you so much for all your support, checking on me, checking on the family. I loved how you guys took this journey with me, with my mother. You understand, with our beloved mother, to make sure she was all right, so on and so forth. And if you check the other video that I put up there a while ago, I pretty much said, like, this is what you should be doing. If you're in a position to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Josie, what's up, sweetie? How are you? Great to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies, if you're looking for how to do your nails on your own, wonderful designs and craftsmanship with them, check Ismsby Josie. She has a wonderful YouTube channel. It is growing. It is for nails and cosmetology. She offers wonderful tips, do-it-yourself professional nail tips. Longtime friend of mine and supporter of Tough Nerd Toys, so definitely check out her channel. I will definitely put a link in the description, so Josie, remind me to put that in there. It's all right, Matthew. That's why they have technology to where so you can definitely check out the funeral. Now, what had happened is that so many people had tuned in to where so it just became flooded. You know what I'm saying? Like the servers became flooded. The servers became flooded. Some people were able to get in, some weren't. I mean, like, that's how well loved my mother was. And I appreciate and I love the support that you guys gave. It was absolutely, absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Believe me when I tell you. It was anything short of amazing. I love that you guys came through. I loved everything that you guys did. Hey, Melinda, thank you so much for coming through, Melinda. It was good seeing you. I mean that prayer, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? It was wonderful. I wish I could have spent some more time, but I had to handle some very intricate business after the funeral. That's why I changed clothes and I had to make a run. I had to make a run to get some things done. There was a bunch of other stuff that had to be done. Shamika Sanders Sykes. Shamika, how are you, baby? Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Shamika, you popping up at that funeral was worth more than anything that any friend could have done. I don't know why I have such wonderful friends and family that come through and show not only me, but my mother showed my mother support. But I appreciate y'all. I really do. Because y'all don't have to do it. And I'm not one of the motherfuckers who just take stuff or like whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? What you said? You didn't know who I was? Yeah, man. Well, see, one thing was, and I'm gonna show you guys this shit too, right? I'm gonna show you what this fucking this asshole did. What this asshole came through. Well, whenever I go to a function, I always get fitted for a shirt. I always have suits on deck. I got tons of suits in my closets, but I always get fitted for a new shirt, right? Because you know, sometimes I get bigger, sometimes I get smaller, whatever the case may be. This guy measured me for my suit, right? This guy measured me for my suit, right? No, for my shirt, because I didn't need the suit. The suit I had already, but he measured me for my shirt. And no matter what the function is, I always get a new pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? I always get a new pair of shoes to go with the like the suit. I may have wore the suit before. You know what I'm saying? Unless I need to rent a tux or whatever the case may be. But it was two guys that was getting. It was me and this other guy that was getting measured. The other guy went before me, right? I think what it was, he got our measurements messed up. He got our measurements. Yeah, we do fluctuate, but look. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. Absolutely, we're going to go to a ramen shop. All right, this is me right here, right? This is me right here. This is me right here, right? This is the shirt he gave me. Look. Look at this. My neck was swimming in it. My neck was swimming in it. You understand what I'm saying? This is me right here. Now I'm a medium big size dude, but I had to find a way to tuck this shirt. Look, this shirt is like 2 times my size. Look at this. Exactly. Look. And I didn't notice it until I went to go put on the shirt. And I didn't have enough time to iron one of my other white shirts because I had this pressed at the tailor and everything so I could just jump into the suit and handle business. This is the shirt he gave me. This is that other nigga shirt. And I told him later on, he let me keep the shirt, but I went to him and I said, bro, I said, this is not my shirt right here. Look at this. Look at that. That's me. That's me right there. And this is my shirt that he gave me. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm in there trying to figure out, because put it like this, when I pulled the shirt out, the shirt was so big to where it came down past my knees. And like, you know, I was like, what the fuck? I said, I got to find some way. But at that point, I couldn't do anything. So I wore the shirt so it looked like I had on like a bulletproof vest and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I went like the following day, I went to that tailor. I said, you owe me some fucking money. He said, excuse me? I said, yes. I said, this is that other guy's measurements. Look at this shirt. And he was like, oh, I think maybe what had happened. I said, yeah, it did happen. So he refunded me my money. He said, you can keep the shirt. I said, I'm not going to wear this fucking bag right here. You know what I'm saying? So then he gave me another shirt and let me keep the shirt. But I keep white shirts on deck. You know what I'm saying? That shirt was like a fucking 6X or 5X and shit like that. And shirts and button-ups, I wear nothing more than the 2X. Exactly. But other than that, I wanted to continue to give thanks. Thank you. Oh yeah, Lorraine, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me in this journey, always checking me out, making sure my mom is doing well, all the gifts you guys have given. Angelina, Angie, Miss the Spons family, and everybody just did a wonderful job, man. Wonderful job. Thank you, Courtney Rose. Thank you, Kenneth Achenta. Thank you, Shamika. Thank you, everybody, for coming through and for supporting me with this journey with my mom to where, like, she eventually went on to grace. You know what I'm saying? She went on. She passed quietly in her sleep. The funeral home, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, and this is a shameless plug right here. I don't care. These people right here, Legacy Growney Funeral Home, did an amazing job. If you ever need, the description is in the link down below. They don't even know that I'm plugging them like this, but they are good. If you're in the Jersey area and you need a nice funeral home that's quiet, clean, very quaint, even the neighborhood is beautiful, you know, like the sun came out, and like if you want professional, Hey, Kenyatta, what's going on, brother? If you want professional service from a wonderful staff, definitely check out Legacy Growney Funeral Home. It is located at 1070 North Broad Street, Hillside, New Jersey. You contact Sakina Smith. Phone number is 908-289-0400. And yeah, they have an email and everything. The service was beautiful. The family did a wonderful job. Yeah, I'm still in shock she's gone too, Michelle. But you know what? My mother was suffering for a long time. And this year, more than ever, I knew there was going to be a problem. I knew it. I knew, like, she just wasn't herself. That last stroke that she had years ago, what was it? Like a year and a half ago when she caught COVID? She had a stroke at the same time, because when you catch COVID, you have a stroke. Like people that have conditions like my mom, you catch a stroke. You instantly gonna catch. You have regular people that would get COVID and you would catch a stroke. When I caught COVID, and I've had it twice, when I caught COVID, I pretty much, my blood pressure and my temperature went up like crazy. So you know what I'm saying? My mother trudged through it. She made it through, but not without damage. Her whole right side was messed up. I noticed her like her conversation was a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But she's no longer suffering. Yeah, she's been sick for a minute. When you think about it, my mother's been sick most of her life because she suffered with diabetes, so on and so forth, and everything. But yeah, it was a wonderful service. Tameen Hutchinson, or if she wants to be called Beverly, came through. She came through. I had people just pouring in with support. Aisha Thagger came in. Tameen, thank you. Tameen Hutchinson, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything you did. Even down to the last day. I wanted to spend more time with some of my friends, but again, like I said before, I had a lot to do still. It was more paperwork to sign, more stuff to get canceled, and make sure this was in place, that was in place. It was a lot of things that went on, you know what I'm saying, that I had to tend to and stuff like that. Is it strange in the house now? Absolutely. It's very strange in the house. I mean, you know, the people that are here, like, you know, we laugh occasionally, but there's a lot of silence. It's like an awkward silence in the house because we're all used to tending to mommy, doing something for mommy, making sure she's okay. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. It's a lot. Oh, I was just seeing who was texting me because somebody was texting me on the phone. But yeah, it's a lot. But I can say I'm feeling better. You know, people in the house here, we're going to go for counseling, myself especially, because I know I have a certain level of symbiosis, or like I developed a certain symbiosis with my mother. And it started from childhood, really, to be honest. I know I hung around my mother a lot. I know you know, absolutely, she's in a much better place. I remember when you had it, Matthew. I was worried about you, Matthew, but you're a strong dude. I'm feeling better. You know, I got back on my workout. You know what I'm saying? I started bulking up again, you know, streamlining down. Because when I was taking care of my mother, it's a certain level of like sadness and depression that you go through that you can't really explain to others. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you just deal with it. You know what I mean? You just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just something you trudge through while you're sadly watching them decline, but yet trying to take care of them, you know, the best of your ability and everything. Would I do it all over again? Absolutely. If there's a family member that ever comes up that may need my help, I will do it again. I actually learned a lot, as I stated before, and I say this each time. I learned a lot about myself within taking care of my mom, taking care of the elderly, taking care of the sick. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It that I learned. You know, it taught me a lot of patience. It changed my outlook on life. You know, and the thing about it is that not only do I feel like I had lost a mom, when she became sick, I would say my bond with her got stronger, to where as though some people would even find it weird. Like, I treated her like my child. You know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds crazy. Yes, she's my mother. But it got to the point when you start seeing them decline like that, I don't know what it is. If it's like and I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know if it's like a motherly instinct or a parent instinct that kicks in with you to where as though you just start tending to them like they're a child. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to the point I had to change my mother daily. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 2 to 3 times out the day, I had to tend to her wounds that she had developed in the hospital. I had to, wash her and everything like that. Times I had to pick her up and put her in the bed, tuck her in and everything like that. By the end, I was spoon feeding her and stuff like that. I was putting her food in the blender, pureeing it, everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's, yeah, no problem, Makika. Markeisha Roundtree, no problem, cousin. No problem. Cheryl Smith says, how are you doing today? Are you good? Yeah, I'm getting better. I'm getting better through working out, prayer. Like today, I did a nice set on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? I did a nice set on the treadmill, put some dumbbells up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I am going to be going for counseling. Others within this household are going for counseling because a big shout out goes out to Sarah and Nikki, and they're taking it very well. But I can tell, and Quentin Edgerton, because I can tell like it's bothering them. They may say like nothing's wrong. I can tell it's bothering them. You know what I'm saying? Especially Sarah. It's bothering Sarah a whole lot. It's just the silver lining is all of you guys out there, and I just can't begin to thank you enough. I can't begin to thank you enough for the wonderful things, the comments, the support, the gifts, and everything you guys would send me. And again, Tameen Hutchison, thank you so much, Princess. I will be coming down there to hang out with you and spend some time with you because I greatly appreciate what you did. I mean, scared the shit out of me when I saw you pop up, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you did, and I love you guys. I love you guys very much. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys very, very much. The family was wonderful. Everybody came through. It was a lot of support. It was a lot of support, a lot of love. I hope you guys enjoyed the services. I told you, what my mother wanted is what I gave her. She wanted a cremation. She wanted something small and quiet, nice and clean. She didn't want no hood area. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't do it in the hood. I made sure it was someplace nice where people didn't have to worry about their cars getting busted into or anything like that. It was just great. Michelle says it was like that for me, but stressful because I had 4 kids and was taking care of my mom. Yeah, when you taking care of the elderly and sick, it's a difference when it's someone else's, and you still grow a bond, but it's even worse when it's someone you're related to, and mortifying when it's your mom. You know what I'm saying? Or your father or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank my sisters. I want to thank my cousins that came through. Michelle, Aunt Nisi, Aunt Pat, Kayla, Sakina. Everybody came through. It was just a wonderful, everything was wonderful. Afterwards, I stood outside for a bit because I had to kill some time because I had an appointment at 4. Anytime, Michelle. Sorry you had to hug this big giant ass shirt he gave me that my neck was swimming in and shit. Look how big this shirt is. That's not even my size. Look. Had me wearing this big ass shirt. But and I thought when I was looking at it on the rack, when he had it on the hanger, I was like, it's like a little bit too big. Oh man, Killer K's, no, that's not crazy at all. Because when my father caught cancer and everything, he had episodes not knowing who I was, but he remembered after a while, and I guess it wasn't meant for me to see him the day he died. And it still gets to me that I didn't get to say goodbye, but I loved him for being in my life like he did. And your mom went peacefully, and your time with her was beautiful, and I love you for that. Such a good person, and you're amazing. I wish I would have been there, but I did watch. Okay, it went on forever, and you put so much, they ain't even record all of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, she brought up the shoes. She said them shoes. She said the shoes. You know what? Alex Elmira, thank you so much. I was not expecting you to be there. But then again, Alex Elmira is a 1 in a million type of individual. Thank you so much for coming through to that man. When I saw Alex and all my family members, I started to well up a bit, but I swallowed it, put that blood back in, swallowed my blood, and just kept on going, man. They gave me strength, man. All of y'all gave me strength. When I saw Michelle come through, you know what I'm saying? My cousin Michelle came through. My cousin Melinda came through. Even my sisters came through and all that other stuff. Marguerite came through. I wasn't expecting you, Marguerite. You scared that. Because you know what, Marguerite? You look different. You really look different. I didn't know that was you. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that was you at all. I did not know that was you. Richard came through. I was like in shock. I was like, oh my God. It said that I watched the funeral and it was beautiful. Thank you, Killer K. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to do it without all you guys, the support, my family, so on and so forth. Blase blah. Hold on one second. Let me send, I'm going to send this. Well, you know, I'll send it later. But again, you looked amazing. Yeah, Marguerite, you looked amazing. You looked amazing. I didn't even know it was you. That's why when I was standing right next to you. Think about it. And I wasn't talking to you because and then when you said, hey, Danae, I was like, oh shit. I said, Marguerite, you look amazing. You looked amazing. You're the best, and I'm so blessed I have. Oh, thank you, Killer K. I'm blessed I met you too, sweetie. But you know what? There's a silver lining in all of this. My days, the nighttime is the worst for me. Now, daytime, I'm okay, but at nighttime, that's when I start, getting a little weird and feeling a little bit depressed and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I aged, baby. I look old as fuck now, man. I look old as fuck now, bro. And I don't mind. I don't mind aging. At least I'm alive. That's how I look at it. I don't mind aging. I'm the still brick face looking motherfucker that I was 100 years ago. But yeah, man, it was great to see all of y'all. And no, Michelle, none of y'all age. Bright Eye still looks the same. Melinda looks like she's turning back the clock on the clock. Like, it's crazy. Michelle, you literally look younger. Actually, your skin looks clearer and everything. I guess that change of environment really did you well. You know what I'm saying? You were always a beautiful girl. It was just that, I was like, wow, you guys look great. You guys look great. You know what I'm saying? Marguerite, thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, like, coming through. I appreciate y'all, man. Whatever, Matthew. Oh, you're making me feel all important. But you guys are the greatest, man. I just wanted to thank you and tell you guys how awesome you are. How awesome. And you know what? It's not even a crying, Michelle. You know what it is? It's more so, I guess, because I'm so accustomed to doing things at that time. You know what I'm saying? Or no, nighttime is when you're basically, even if you have a breakup, say like you break up in a relationship, you're not going to tell me the worst time is when you're going through a breakup is at nighttime. Because you're thinking about that person. You're worried about this. You're concerned. You're sad. Hey, Cinnamon, what's up, baby? Killer K says, I know, but you will get through it. If you want, you can come visit me at night so we can have fun and get through these days together when I get my place. Yeah, I already know what your place is going to be all about, Killer K. You're going to be a bad girl, man. I think, like I told you, the only reason why you got an apartment so you can fuck. That's it. You just going to have a mattress, some ramen noodles, a refrigerator, and some bologna in the fridge, and maybe some Arizona juices and some water. Like, you just gonna be having sex in your house, man. Nasty ass. Yo, nasty ass. Our ancestors would be proud of how you care for your mom. I love you. And I love you too, Quinn. I love you too, baby. I love you too. Hey, Cinnamon. Love you. Richard Grapes came through. Man, you would think me and Richard Grapes was about to kiss each other. We were so happy to see each other, man. Yo, Alex came through. Everybody came through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came through. I was glad to have a chance to hang out and talk with. Oh, no. All of us are going to go out. We're all going to go out. I wanted to try to do it that night, but I had so much that I had to finish up and get straight to where as though I didn't have enough time to really, interact with everybody, because I wanted to hang out with Tameen and Marguerite and you, and I wanted all of us to go out and eat dinner rather. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have enough time. You know what I'm saying? I really missed you, cousin. I didn't realize how much I missed you, and you still got that leather jacket. Yeah, that leather jacket. I mean, I got tons of leather jackets, but it's something about that one I like. You know what it is? It holds memories for me. I get tons of leather jackets. I'll take some pictures and show you. I don't like showing off my stuff, but I have tons of different leather jackets. But it's just something about that leather jacket, and it got holes in it and everything. I just love it. I threw it in the garbage one time, and then I don't know, and this is not to sound creepy, it popped back up in the house. I didn't take it out the garbage. I threw it right out in the garbage over there, and it popped back up, so I just kept it. Hey, Terrell. Good to see you, baby. Very good to see you, Terrell. Matthew said, that's facts, though. Yeah, Kalia gonna be nasty in her apartment. She nasty as hell. She gonna be nasty as hell. It's just gonna be a mattress and just like minimum, maybe a crate you could sit on when y'all take a break after fucking, and that's it. Kalia, nasty girl. She a nasty girl. She a sweet girl, but she a nasty girl. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. Them sweet girls, the ones that's real cute and nice, but they nasty. Nasty, man. They nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that be talking about like you get like them real pretty girls. I'm not saying you're not pretty, but you get like them real pretty girls, or the ones that everybody think is a sex symbol. They mediocre as hell. They mediocre as hell when you get them in bed. But you get like somebody like Kalia that's like be in the video game, staying home, and just be on some regular shit. They nasty. They nasty as hell, man. Hey, Erica, what's up, baby? It's good to see you, Erica. Oh, thank you, Erica. Erica, ladies and gentlemen, Erica, you was the one of the EMT drivers that would take my mother back and forth to that would take my mother back and forth to dialysis and stuff like that. And she was absolutely amazing. Upon my first time meeting Erica, she knew my mother by name within the second day. I always requested her company to come and pick up my mom, because they were very professional. They were very caring. They were very impressionable. Like they never had any issues taking my mom up and down the steps and so on and so forth. I mean, they were amazing. And Erica, to me, was the heart of that, or is the heart of that company. When I first met her, she just looked me in the face with her beautiful eyes and was like, hey, I'm here to get your mom. I was like, okay, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we developed a friendship and everything like that. And she was just always professional, along with her other partner that would always come. Even when other individuals from the company came, they were always very welcoming, very impressionable, very nice. Ivan, yup, exactly. If you see Ivan on here, tell him he can add me as a friend, or you know what I'm saying, if he wants to if he wants to come through, or whatever the case may be. Or like sometimes, Erica, if you want to, I and Ivan, we can go out and have drinks, eat dinner or something like that. I owe you guys dinner or something like that. Once I get these bills taken care of, because they swarming in like crazy, and I'm calling like, yo, she ain't in no more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would be honored to. I absolutely would be honored to. Absolutely, Cinnamon. I gotta take. I would love to go to lunch with you, Cinnamon. And like now I have time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people used to think I was acting funny. I wasn't acting funny. I was taking care of my mom, and I was on a schedule. I couldn't just hang out like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hang out. I wanted to go places like I used to. Like before, I used to just go out when I felt like it. But once you start taking care of somebody, or it's kind of like having children, you got to make time, or like things got to be scheduled. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people used to be like, yo, you said you was going to come by. I said, bro, they just didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I would have to tell them like, look, I'm doing stuff. I got things going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Erica, thank you so much. And yeah, I did mention a lot of you in my in the appreciation and acknowledgements, and I'll share that with you right now if you don't mind. I want to show you guys that I did include you inside of the appreciation and what's the name? And here we have it right here. You go to legacies. Go to my mom right here. And thank you so much for everybody that sent those wonderful and beautiful flowers right here. You go to a bit right here. Look at this. All of these wonderful comments people left behind. Thank you, Fermina. Thank you, Aisha, Tameen Beverly. Love you guys. Absolutely. To the deepest parts of my soul. I have to hit likes and everything like that. Look at all these beautiful comments people have left. And it's over here at legacyfuneralservice.org. You just go to legacies and you will see my mom's legacy right here. You know, you will see a nice lengthy, and you can load more to see more. Frank Morrison, wonderful, wonderful man, wonderful man. Shayla, thank you so much. Bright Eyes, my cousin, and there's more. And over here in obituaries and events, I put in here under appreciation and acknowledgement your like various names. I put Sarah Thomas and family, Pritchett family, Quentin Edgerton, Tomine Hutchison and family, Diane Thornton, Sister Jacqueline Thomas, Brother Reginald Evans, Brother Andrew Godoy, Brother Aldema Sutton, Donald Holmes, Mark L. Dotson, Mona Lisa Hines, which was her doctor who did a fantastic job, Miss Fauzia, the Ganesh family, Shamika Sanders Sykes, Jeffrey Cummings, Kenneth Chenta, Lorraine Rodriguez, Berlardinelli family, Cornell Caddy and family, Naja Vickers, Rajan Uri, my cousin, Sandra Ponson family, Hennessy family, Lillian Melinda Childs and family, Angelica Aguiano, Frank Morrison, Paula Jackson and family, Aisha Thagger, Jeanette Thagger, Jones family, Stewart family, Rashid Tahir Jones and family, Moore family, Erica Morena, and many, many more were included. I put many more. I don't know why I didn't, what's the name? Including the dialysis center that took care of her. St. Barnabas did a fantastic job with my mother. And believe it or not, Beth Israel Hospital did a phenomenal job where she passed on at. When my mother passed that with my mother. East Orange General did an amazing job. Everybody did nothing but a wonderful job with my family and with my mother. And I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate all you guys have done, everything you guys did. Again, Tameen, thank you so much. Alex, thank you so much for stopping through. Tough Nerd Toys family, thank you so much. Hey, Patricia, how are you, baby? Good to see you. Michelle, in my heart, sorry that it took something like this for us to reconcile, but you got to stay out your fucking feelings. You know, we argue back and forth and we talk shit to each other, but we always come back to each other. That's you getting old, Michelle. You in your feelings a lot. Before, we used to crack jokes and talk to all this sorts of shit to each other. But I'm just happy we back to speaking back to each other. I didn't delete you. You deleted me, baby. All right? Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to understand, I'm not going to be in the house a lot. I even started looking at a couple of motorcycles that I want to get, you know what I'm saying? Get my life, you know, just straighten out some things. Want to get a couple of degrees under my belt. There's 2 degrees I'm looking at, and they don't take that long to get them because I have a lot of telecom certifications under my belt, but I want to get a couple of other ones. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple of things. I also started dusting off my old guitars and stuff like that. Get them rewired. I'm going to rewire them and stuff like that. You know, go back in the guitar playing, possibly do some lives with me playing the guitar. You know, going back to being me. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's something that I dreaded doing. Thank you so much for, thank you so much, Carmen. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a whole lot. Oh, it's easy. Honestly, guitar playing is easy. Guitar playing is easy. Anybody can pick up playing guitar. Trust me. It's not as hard. Now, for me, drum playing is hard. Drum playing is hard. The one that I do find a problem with is playing bass. Even though I do play both. I play acoustic, electric, and bass. I find bass a little bit harder because you can mess up guitar with acoustic and electric, and people will still be like, yeah. Bass, you mess up, people be like, oh, man. Don't forget to pull all the pictures on Facebook. I will. Just let me sort some things out, Michelle, and I'll definitely make the page for you. I'll make the page and I'll just make it public so everybody can just come through and see it, like see our family and stuff like that. It's so much stuff I've been finding around the house as I clean it. You know what I'm saying? I will be giving away a bunch of yarn, ladies and gentlemen. If you are into crocheting and knitting, I don't want to just throw it away. Let me know. Just come by the house or whatever. I will sit out bins. You can take the bins of yarn. There's so much. I asked my family if you guys want to come through and get yarn. We have yarn and knitting galore, knitting material galore. I didn't throw it away because it was my mother's stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much of it. So much of it. Yeah, I tried to play drums. I guess my ADHD won't let me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Josie, if you want yarn, and I mean quality yarn, like, you know, it was all sealed away in containers. So my mother used to knit, and yes, I know how to crochet as well. I just don't do it, but I do know how to crochet. You had no other, Michelle will tell you, you had no other choice but to learn how to crochet if you hung with my mother. You know what I'm saying? Or you hung over here. You know what I'm saying? My uncle used to crochet. Uncle Sonny used to crochet. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to crochet. I don't know how to knit, but I know how to crochet. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. You guys did an amazing job of being my friend, helping me out, helping me work through this, so on and so forth. I mean, again, I can't thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough. Rajan, cousin Rajan, thank you so much for coming through. We can make a blanket together. You know how long it takes to crochet a blanket? Yes, Josie, I have yarn. If you want yarn, let me know. You can come by and pick it up. Yeah, you always play drums, Michelle. Hey, Fran, what's going on, baby? Good to see you. I know you play drums. I remember you had a drum set in your room. I've never been able to play drums. Never been able to play drums. You need to give me some of your toys. My collection is too big. Hell no. When I die, listen. This is what I have in my will. I'm letting y'all know this right now. When I die or I get killed or somebody fuck me up or kill me or whatever, I have it set in my will to where so any action figure of mine you want, they will give it to you. Those that are left in charge of, you know, my executors or whatever the case may be are left in charge, will give you whatever action figure or figures you want. Like I tell people, this stuff is just temporary. You know what I'm saying? You're only renting and enjoying this shit. When you die, it will go to someone else. My stuff will go to someone else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if Denny wants some, I'll give it to her. Anybody who wants some, come get it. That's why I'm making this video too. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of Batmans. Thanks to McFarlane, I'm overloaded with Batman. Like, it seems like that's the only figure he really wants to do or like invest into. I know he loves Batman. I know he based his character Spawn off of Batman and stuff like that, but come on. He's made like 8 different versions of Batman as of recent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jason, what's going on, brother? Always good. She said, I'm not, oh my God, not on Michelle. It's yarn. It's yarn. I would say it's easily at least maybe like 500 pounds of yarn. No lie. Brand new. Just store it away. I stored all of it in the basement. I stored it all the way in the basement. I want some, you feel me? We had to learn. Put me some aside. Some of that. Absolutely. Will do, baby. I'll put some yarn aside for you. But yeah, again, Tameen came through, surprised me. You know what I'm saying? She went to the funeral and everything like that. A lot of friends and family members showed up. You know, those that tuned into the Zoom, those that were not able to tune into the Zoom, I understand. You know what I'm saying? It got bogged down at one point because it jumped up to 100 and something. Then it got knocked down. Then it came back up. So I understand, like, some people and all of you that donated flowers and everything like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. This was beautiful. And, you know, I was kind of nervous when it got to close to the day of me having to send my mother off and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth Achenta, I mentioned you in the appreciation and acknowledgments and stuff like that. Thank you so much. But I was a little bit nervous, but I knew it had to be done and everything like that. I just busted out, got it out the way and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to argue with nobody or fight or nothing like that. Look, this is what it is. This is what mommy wanted. You understand what I'm saying? And it was nice and quiet. The family was wonderful. You know, my stepfather was wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was great. Everything just went smooth. Everything went smooth. That's what happens when you get good prayer and you pray to Jehovah to make sure everything works out. You know what I'm saying? It worked out. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just very grateful for you guys. And again, Alex Amira, Tameen Hutchinson, Richard Grapes, Shanika Sanders Sice, Courtney Rose, everybody, Kenneth Achenta, thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. I couldn't ask for a better group of people to be in my circle, and many, many more. Michelle stopping through, Melinda, Lorraine, everybody stopping through, supporting me on this journey when I was going through with my mom. My neck is a little stiff because I slept weird last night. Absolutely. You know, the sewing room. Remember the sewing room? She also has sewing machines. If people want that, I'm going to ask the family first. I'm going to ask my sisters and stuff, do they want her sewing machines and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, to come and get them. But if they don't come get them, I'll just give them to whoever wants them. Again, family comes first. I'll ask them, but I will have like some sewing machines and stuff like that I'm going to be giving away, you know, stuff like that. Just you know, so just be on the lookout. If you see the post come up and I'm like, oh, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 you know, just know I'm what's the name? Just know that I'm up here. You better come get it. I'm gonna call my sisters first and be like, you know, I'm gonna send them a mass text out first to see if they want any of the yarn or anything like that. But you know, the yarn, the sewing machines, clothes, or whatever. Because whatever doesn't get taken, I have to donate it. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? But again, I thank you. Yes, I have hair. I got a bunch of hair. I actually cut it. Brother. Man, my family grow a lot of hair. We just be covering that junk up, boy. We just be covering that junk up, man. That's all. You know, you want to know what's the name? Keep the do-rag on. You know what I'm saying? Keep the do-rag on. You know what I mean, brother? You take showers, Broly? I thought you stayed dirty all the time. Yeah, mama. You remember when they used to knit shower like toilet paper covers and all that shit, man. Them motherfuckers used to be doing some wild shit, man. Yeah, my hair was braided before. I didn't have waves. Like right now, I just cut it down low and brush some waves into it. But you know what I'm saying? Like before, I got pictures where I had braids in my hair and all that stuff. You know, I just usually keep it on because I don't like getting my hair dirty and all that other shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, the service was wonderful, man. The service was wonderful. Absolutely love it. Thank you. I'm glad you like my Pac-Man t-shirt. While I was talking to you guys, I made me a pickle egg. Look, it's been sitting in apple cider vinegar. Now I'm a Neanderthal. Ronnie Schneider, what's up, brother? What's up? Hey, Fran, let me show you the shirt my so-called tailor, or this tailor. I knew I should have went to my other one, but you know what? He was so swamped down. To where as though it was just like I wouldn't have gotten this shirt in time, and I could have just went and bought one off the rack at K&G instead of getting measured for this shirt. Let me show you what he gave me, Fran. Let me show you. Where did I put this at? Now, mind you, here's me, right? Here's me right here, right? You see my waistline, right? This is the shirt he measured for me. Look at this shirt. Look how big this fucking shirt is. My neck was swimming in it. Look. Yeah, exactly. This is me. This is me right here, right? This is my shirt that he gave me that I wore under a suit. So I had to make it look like I was looking like exactly. Exactly. He gave me a shirt like that was like 4 times my size. And again, if you're just tuning in, what had happened is that what had happened was exactly. So I went to the funeral with this shirt, and I didn't have enough time to iron one of my white shirts, white shirts that I already had. Okay, all right. Ismsby Josie, ladies and gentlemen, if you are into nails, if you're into cosmetology or all sorts of nail tips to do your nails for yourself, and like she does wonderful designs on her channel, check out Ismsby Josie. I will leave a link in the description along with that funeral home that did the wonderful job with my mother. You understand what I'm saying? Ismsby Josie, you can check her on YouTube. She has a wonderful, thriving, and growing YouTube channel. She needs the subscriptions. She needs the follows. Definitely check her out. She's a longtime friend of mine. One day we're going to shoot the shit. We're going to bring her onto the show, and we're going to I'll let you guys see what she's all about. But she's a wonderful girl, wonderful person. She does nails, so on and so forth. So check out Ismsby Josie. I will be putting a link in the description below. Yeah. So I didn't have enough time to awesome. Show the love. Show the love, Mika. Show the love, people. Check out Ismsby Josie on YouTube. She has a wonderful YouTube channel. Very well spoken. She gives great demonstrations, so on and so forth. Josie, get home safe. Let me know if you need anything or anything like that. She says, gotta shut down the work laptop. Happy Friday. God bless. Been praying for you. Sounds like there's a lot of yarn takers. Let them get their first dibs. If you need to toss it, I'll take the rest. Make you a blanket. Awesome. No, Josie, there is a lot of yarn. Be careful what you ask for. I will be bringing you bins of yarn. There is a lot of yarn. My cousins on here will tell you there is a lot, and I mean a lot of yarn. Trust me. So take as much as you want. If people want to come by, get some, give me a call or send me a message of when you want to come by. I don't want to throw it away. I don't want to just donate it out. I'd rather you guys take it and make some use of it. I even put it like this. I think if I died and came back, I still wouldn't go through all the yarn that my mother has. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask family, but take what you want. Trust me. Believe me when I tell you. Because even them, I don't think my family's going to take that much. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But yeah. I just want to thank you guys so much. You guys did a wonderful job. I can't begin to show my appreciation enough. In time coming, I will be doing something. And yeah, keep a spare room because I'm coming through. Yeah, definitely check out Ismsby Josie, Carmen. You will love it. She's she's soft-spoken. She's a wonderful person. She's friendly, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But she will ban your ass if you come on there talking some crazy shit. She will alley-oop your ass. She don't give a fuck. But yeah, her and I, we go back. We've been friends well over maybe let's see, 13, 14, well over 10 years. Over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that was a friend calling. But yeah, man. Again, you guys keep a room available because I will be visiting people now. I will be stopping through. I will be making, and again, first I'm not just gonna pop up on you, but I'm gonna let you know, like, look, I might be in your neighborhood, or I'm coming through, or if you give me an invitation or send me a ticket, I'll come through. I will come through. I have time. I'm going to be looking for new work and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was taking care of my mom, and no, I wasn't making a lot of money doing it or anything like that. But like now, I can, devote to my business, devote to work and everything like that. So on and so forth. Cool. Queens is waiting for you. Awesome. Awesome. I'll definitely come through, fam. I definitely will be coming through. Just give me some time to get everything squared up with business and straightening things out, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Until, it's done. Until it's done. But yeah. I just want to thank you guys again. Appreciation is through the roof. Tomine Hutchinson, thank you so much. She literally came through. People bought me edibles, all that stuff. They got me edibles. They got me flowers, plants. They gave my mother plants and flowers. I was told there was a wonderful repast afterwards. I didn't have the time to go to it because there was a lot of things I had to straighten out. I had a great time. Through the Lord, I was able to handle business like I was supposed to. And yes, this is my very own pickled egg I made with apple cider vinegar. I'm getting up in the morning. Oh, cool. Put it like this. If you guys send me a ticket, I'm coming. Plain and simple. Because I'm still trying to get my money in order right now because there was a lot of stuff that had to be paid. A lot of stuff like I couldn't just skip on. You know what I'm saying? I'm behind in some of my bills, but I'm going to catch up. So you know what I'm saying? I will come down. I will be back down in August. Please leave me a lot because people going to come. Put me up a green garbage bag of yarn. You got it, baby. As a matter of fact, I'll make you a tote. I'll leave a tote like the bin so you don't have to take a bag. I'll give you a bin of yarn. Oh no, pickled eggs are wonderful. Pickled hard-boiled eggs with honey and garlic. Oh my goodness. I love pickled eggs, baby. I like making my own. Good source of protein. Everything. That was good. But yeah. Again, I will be giving away a lot of yarn, some clothing. I'm gonna talk to my family first. But if you want yarn, just come through. Trust me, there's more than enough to go around. I have too much. I don't want to throw it away. Please come get this yarn. It's a lot. I even think I have some material too, but there's so much yarn. She has yarn knitting hooks because she knitted. I can crochet, but my mom knitted and she crocheted. You know what I'm saying? Okay, friend, take care, baby. I love you. But definitely come through. Hey, Brittany, how are you, sweetie? Again, Brittany, thank you so much for stopping through. Thank you for all the support you guys have given us throughout the years and taking this journey with me with taking care of my mom. I learned a lot. Hey, Kayla, thank you so much for coming through, Kayla. Thank you so much, baby. I love you so much, Kayla. Thank you so much. You ain't aged a day, Kayla. You still look the same, baby. You still look the same. You still look the same, baby. Yeah, man, did you see? Look at this shirt. Look at this shirt these motherfuckers had me wearing. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That's why I look so fucking big in that suit, because I had to find somewhere to tuck this shirt. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look. Thank you, Gina. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. We appreciate you over here. Look at this shirt. You see this shirt? You see this shit? Look at this. Let me pull up my pants. This is the shirt. Look. Here's me. Here's me. Here's me. This is the shirt he gave me. He so-called measured me for. This is almost like two of me. Look. And because I didn't have any shirts ironed, and I had to rush out and get to the funeral hall early because, I had him press it and everything. I had to wear this big ass shirt. Yeah. So I literally had to tuck that shirt all the way around me, down my pants. Then, you know, I put on the vest and everything like that. And the vest just made it look like I was just this big criminal, like this, worked for the mafia family. And hello, we're going to tell you about Clemenza. What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't go into work? Listen to me. Oh, I'm pickling green tomatoes. Oh my God. I wish I was there. I love pickled anything. Kayla, you looked amazing. Sakina, why does Sakina always look like she's scared of me for some reason? Why does Sakina always look like she's scared of me for some reason? Or like I'll look at her and she'll turn her head away. Like I didn't do anything to her. I never raped her or anything like that. Sakina always look like she's scared of me. Honey and garlic. Yeah. Honey and garlic and apple cider vinegar with the mother. You put it all in one jar. Throw hard boil you some eggs. Put a tiny slit into them so it can soak into the egg. You know what I'm saying? And just let them sit. Let them sit for like a couple of days in there. Man, when you go to pull them things out, I don't know. I love Sakina so much, but she always reminded me of like a scared animal. Sometimes she always reminded me of like somebody after her or something like that. That's why whenever I used to see Sakina, I'd be like, "Oh, how are you, Sakina?" And she would always be like she's scared of something. I used to love, and Kayla, I used to love when I used to come around you, Kayla, and I start talking crazy to you. You be like, "Don't start your shit today." I'd be like, "Well, Kayla, I want to tell you, like, the man, get the hell out of my face." Yeah, but man, I had a great time, man. I'm doing better. We're all, you know, day by day over here. It's weird. Like some days it's very active in the house, and some days people are just quiet and contemplating. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we all will all meet up on mommy's house and just, you know, talk and stuff like that. We still keep activity up there. It's going to take me a while before I can move somebody up in there. Because, you know, and believe me when I tell you, I need the money, you know, to keep the house running. But I can't just do it like that just yet. That apartment where my mother lived at has a lot of history. And it's at the point now when people come through, I'll be like, "Come upstairs." Before I used to bring them in my house. Now I just say, come upstairs. Because I like spending time up there. You know what I'm saying? When my mother was getting ill, I made me like a room up there. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the rooms, because our apartment is big. I think it's like really like 3 bedrooms, living room, dining room. You know what I'm saying? Sun porch, and you know, it's an old house, so like the house is big. House is very big. I will, Kayla. I will. Thank you, baby. And Kayla, you're always welcome to come through whenever you want to come through, even if you just want to shoot the shit. But like I said, I'm going to be visiting a lot of people now. I'm going to be like, you know, moving forward with a lot of things, getting back into the business, doing some more reviews, doing some more shows, visiting people, going different places, so on and so forth. Because, you know, my new chapter is beginning and my old chapter with my mom closed. As I said before, I'm going to be going for counseling because I have a certain symbiosis with my mother that's uncanny. Yeah, I'll be coming to England too, Brittany. I have nothing to stop me now. You know what I'm saying? Before it was my mom and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of stuff I had to get out the way, you know, straighten out and so on and so forth. But you know, it's different now. You know what I'm saying? It's really different now. So I thank you guys from the depths of my heart, the Ukenta and the Shigeki family. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you, Bright Eyes. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so very, very, very much, Tameen. Tameen, you are not only a loved one, not only like a sister to me, but a loved one. A sister. But you're like a loved one to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are the absolute best. I couldn't ask for a better class or group of people. I'm just at a loss for words, man. I'm at a loss for words. And like I said before, nighttime is the worst time when it comes to dealing with, you know, the loss of my mother. But I will say that with you guys and the messages you've been sending me, and don't think you're being a pest to me. I'm not one of those people who will be like, because like with me, when something happens with somebody, I ramp up talking to them, because unless they tell me like, look, Danae, leave me alone. Other than that, I ramp up talking to them. I'm like, look, I'm right here. Or like, I'll just randomly come through and talk to them and shit like that. The people that reached out, the people that told me it's going to be okay, you guys made me feel like $1,000,000. Alex and Mira, you will forever be my brother. My family is not the one I'm born into, it's the one I create. And I've created some of the best family members ever just from being online. Who would have ever thought the internet would be able to create a family for me and my friends? I have a biological family, but you guys out there, you guys been getting me through this, both family and non-biological family. But I'll all consider y'all family, man. My family wasn't raised like that. If you was cool with us, you was family. And that poured down onto me. I love what my mother left me behind. She left me with a wonderful moral compass. She left me with common sense. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. That's why we are here, to love and help one another. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I love you, Addie. I love you so much, Addie. You are wonderful. Thank you so much, Brittany. I absolutely love you, Brittany. I hope the family is doing well. I hope the family is doing absolutely amazing. Kalia says, I told you we're going to fix that nighttime shift. You nasty ass. You a nasty girl. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Killer K is only getting an apartment so she can fuck in it. That's it. About that shirt, the Pac-Man shirt. You like the Pac-Man shirt? That's the only reason. Hey, Addie, the only reason why Killer K get an apartment so she can have sex. That's it. She nasty as hell, man. She nasty. That's a nasty girl. She a good girl, but she a nasty girl. I be doing streams. I be like, you nasty as hell, yo. She nasty. That's the only reason why she wanted an apartment. She was like, yo, when I get my apartment, y'all gotta come through, cause we got you. You already know. Exactly. Sarah Thomas, thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to, without you and Nikki, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I never take anything away from the people that help me directly. And when the time comes, if they need their parents taken care of, I am on deck. Raymond, congratulations. Glad to see you got your new comic funded. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll also leave a description down below of Raymond Leonard. He is an independent comic creator, and he will be getting interviewed on my show. He is like a brother to me. Me and him chop it up on various topics. So we will be doing more. You're going to be starting to see more podcasts coming through with Tough Nerd Toys. I'm also thinking about doing an adult show on OnlyFans. It's a lot coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you guys so much. She said, yeah, he hot about that. Yeah, man. Cause you know what? I was trying to position that shirt. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you get something tailored for you, it's supposed to, fit right. You know what I'm saying? That shirt had me like, it literally came out the vest and everything. And I didn't have enough time to iron another one to put a different one on. You know what I'm saying? Glad to see you too, Raymond. Glad to see you too. Look at nasty ass Killer K. We all love her. She is so adorable, but she a nasty little girl. And I'm telling her mother. Yes, indeed, Raymond. I'll send you the information. I know you're very busy right now. What I'll do, you let me know when you're available to be interviewed, because I have a couple of artists coming on. One that's from the former actor and entertainer, and he's done tons of shows and movies in the 80s. He will be coming on. He's now an artist and an attorney, and he will be coming on. I want to interview him because his art is phenomenal. It's very eccentric and eclectic. And I've been following him for a very long time. Raymond Leonard, I want to, interview you. We still have to do Cinnamon Brown. We have so many people lined up that we want to interview. And folks, some famous, some not so famous, but it doesn't matter to me. I just love the colorful array of friends and associates and people that are like professionals within their craft to join, be able to interview them. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to do a wonderful talk show because I grew up watching stuff like Johnny Carson and just so many, Arsenio Hall and stuff. And I always felt as though I could do a talk show. And you know what I'm saying? With interviewing people, bringing people on, I think I can do it. I think because I'm not afraid to talk to people on camera at all. I'm not afraid to talk to people, period. So, ladies and gentlemen, Addie, thank you so much for your support, Addie. Michelle, Raymond, Killer K, Shamika. Interviews are very fun. Shamika, Kenneth Achenta, Courtney Rose. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the absolute best. I put up a picture of my mom when she first graduated. When I think she had gotten a bachelor's too, and she graduated nursing school and stuff like that. And I remember that as a kid. I was like, wow, my mom is a nurse and stuff like that. Then she became a teacher. My mother had so many degrees under her belt. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. But yeah, on to a new chapter in life. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys very much. Thank you so much, Tameen. I can't begin to thank you enough. Hey, Loronda, what's going on, baby? I want to thank you, too, for the wonderful journey you took with me within taking care of my mommy and stuff like that. Just the fact that you guys would tune in and watch the videos, because it was something that I was actually really proud of. You have some people that are proud about like their material achievements. Me, myself, I was proud because I was like, I'm actually taking care of somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt good about it. I wanted to show it off. You know what I'm saying? I don't show off too many material things that I have. If you see me with it, I have it. Or if you read about it that I have something, that's it. But other than that right there, I felt like I made a major life achievement. You know what I'm saying? And then what it did was make me venture into taking care of other people that were either sick or ill or elderly, so on and so forth. I never thought that would be me growing old or like growing up or whatever the case may be, or going into my 50s or whatever. Hi, Martin. Lord M. Everybody press M. Press M. Press M for animal. All right. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for everything. I may be don't think I'm acting funny on Facebook. I'm just a little weird. My mind is still, there you go. Press M, press M, press M, press M, press M for animal. Whenever you see Martin come in here, the overlord of Norway, the one who doesn't want, you can have all sorts of fun, but he doesn't want you outside on Sundays. So you can't go outside on Sundays. If he sees you, he's going to send the M soldiers after you. Derek, what's up? And thank you so much, Derek, for that talk you gave me that day. I needed it, bro. I was going through my shit, man. Press M, please press M. Please press M for Lord Martin. Lord Martin, the overlord of Norway, the one who started the Hoth Wars in Star Wars. He was actually the cause of it. Press M. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Derek, Thomas Christopher Stanton, Derek, so thank you so much, and thank you for that mix you gave me that night. I'm the one that be sitting in your DJ sessions. And what you should start doing, Derek, which is what my friend right here, Shamika, does, you should start streaming on Twitch. You really should. You're a very good DJ, Derek. You should start streaming on Twitch. OG Dick Richards says, M, Vikings wore horn hats. Martin, you're from Norway. Everybody keeps debating you on that, Martin, so maybe you might be wrong. Davion, everything is wonderful, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, producer, actor, and writer, Davion Busey. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a shout out. Check out his IMDb. Check out his podcast that he does. He does a wonderful show. Wonderful, good friend of mine. Oh, yes, indeed. And your mod will be there, Shamika. Your mod, aren't you doing a show tonight, Mika? Ladies and gentlemen, Shamika Sanders Sykes, aka Pinky Tuscadero. Pinky Tuscadero will be DJing live. I think it's tonight. Aren't you doing the show tonight? You said Friday, Saturdays, and what's the name? She did a wonderful classic hip hop set. She just did it Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. No, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow then. We will be coming back with more movie reviews, video game reviews, toy reviews, all that stuff. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. You guys inspired me, gave me inspiration to keep on moving. I mean, all the wonderful wishes, the sympathies, so on and so forth meant everything. Thank you for coming to bat for me when Steven Laguna, that asshole, decided to come out his neck and start saying some off the wall shit on the post. But see, and switching gears a little bit, this is where I talk about your blackness only holds up unless you're a certain class. This man has come through numerous times, right? Said racist stuff, done all sorts of debaucherous stuff, but because he's of a protected class, he's not only able to spew racism, he's able to talk about your mother's death, make jokes about your mother's death. Typical people that if they saw you in person, wouldn't say nothing to you. But see, on the internet, everybody's 280 pounds, all muscle. You understand what I'm saying? But you do have some individuals that, after they sit back and they contemplate on the situation, and either they come to a realization that, look, I'm going to let it go, or either like, you know what, I'm going to go see this motherfucker. Because you got to understand, on the internet, you can hide you think you can hide, but you can be found. You can be found. No matter how many profiles you make, it's called an IP address, bro. It's called an IP address. A static IP address. And at that time, I was grieving a bit, but I thought that was and I'm the how can I say? I'm the epitome of dark comedy. But there's a certain limitation with it. Somebody lost a life, somebody just lost their mother. You don't make jokes, you don't say, "Oh, you're milking it, homie." Just goes to show you how ignorant you are, to where as though you don't even know when something is being used to advertise. It's not even advertisement. I was giving people a different option to see my mother's Zoom, or see her off on her funeral. You're so ignorant. You're so stupid. But see, you know what? When you're in that protected class, and these certain people that know they're in a protected class, they have been running amok as of recent. They say all sorts of debaucherous and disgusting things. You know what I'm saying? They do disgusting shit, but you say something about them, oh my God, that's a hate crime. Oh, you're not for gay people. You're not for this. But you're a gay male, but you say some of the most racist, most harmful, most destructive, and most bullying shit that anybody has ever said online. What you did was distasteful. It was disgusting, heartless, and honestly, if I wasn't in the right frame of mind, and if I was even a shadow of the individual that I was just a few years ago, trust and believe, it would have went a different way, completely different way. But you know what? I got a lot to lose at this point. But understand, you are a maggot individual. You are scum. You are disgusting. For the class of people that you represent, you literally make people hate them. Due to what you said about my mother that is dead, when my mother died. I didn't want to dwell on it because I have individuals that actually live where you live at. And they're not as calm as me. They don't take things as well as I do. They're not as forgiving as I am. I had people messaging me like, yo, what's up? That are in your area. Just because you say you live at a certain place, we can find out where you live at. And we did. And yes, I did screenshot what you said. I did screenshot it. Because see, what you get is that this certain group of people, sometimes they'll say things. Yeah, exactly. They'll say things, right? And then there's no, they're allowed to run around, say things, and be unaccountable, run with complete impunity. Just, say the most horrendous things, but you say something, all of a sudden, you're phobic, you're an ismist phobe. You understand what I'm saying? And I've noticed it seems as though, especially this individual, Stephen Laguna, Stephen Ho, have gotten worse. Because you're protected now. Because you're part of that class of people that you can't even check them when they're wrong. And what you did was absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. It was deplorable. It was abhorrent. It was lowbrow. It was below a fucking maggot's asshole. Exactly. And yeah, there was a portion of me that was very, very livid with you. very angry with you. That was going to take it to another level. But as I stated before, I got too much to lose. You come on my page. And again, my page is free speech. But sometimes what I find is that, especially you get some individuals that don't know their limitations. And because I haven't checked them, they feel as though they can say all sorts of shit. The same way I check black people is the same way I check you white motherfuckers too. Don't get it fucked up. Just because I talk about what black people do and what we need to improve on, I check you motherfuckers first. Especially when you step out of line. Nobody's exempt. Nobody's exempt from being punished or scrutinized. Exactly. Like Martin said, everybody can act like a bully behind the screen. I guarantee you, half of y'all saw me in person, you would not say the shit that you say. Especially you, Stephen Laguna. I promise you, you wouldn't. That screen, thank God for smartphones and thank God for keyboards and monitors. Because all you motherfuckers can hide behind them, use your fake little avatars and shit like that and talk shit. You wouldn't dare, and I promise you, you wouldn't dare say none of that shit to my fucking face. And yes, I tolerate a lot. It takes a lot to get me upset. But death, children, elderly, animals, that's something you don't fuck with. Call me back. So, I do thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for giving me all your support throughout these years, taking this journey with me, with my mom, so on and so forth. You know, I appreciate, absolutely. I appreciate everything you guys have done. I appreciate the support you gave me, you gave my mom. I love the wonderful words, the sympathies, everything. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And yes, I did take pictures. Every time Stephen Ho would come on my page saying something racist, or he'd be like, you people. But then he would put up a post and you say anything about like the so-called GAY people, all of a sudden, oh my God. Yeah, but you say all of this about black people. You say all of this about so on and so forth. You know, Paul Roper says here, should you need anyone to talk to, and we're sorry to hear about your mom and all the love from Trish. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. Paul, I'm going to need you to come on the show. I've just been busy with my mom trying to keep her alive. She was very sick. That's why I was a little bit haphazard with advertisements and stuff. Everything had fell by the wayside. Everything had fell by the wayside. But I'm not going to hog up you guys Friday. I hope you guys having a wonderful Friday. I absolutely love you. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for the journey you took with me within caring for my mom. She went peacefully. She went quietly. You know, everything was wonderful. The services were wonderful. Thank you, everybody that came through. Aunt Nisi, Aunt Pat, the list goes on. Sakina, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Just thank you so much. Words can't express how much I'm in debt to you guys. I will be visiting. You know, you send me a ticket or give me a day, I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting some things in order, so give me like the rest of this month to get everything sorted out and everything, because you know I'm still clearing up things. We'll have medical and all that other stuff, you know, bills and all that other stuff. But just give me some time and I will I'll chat with you guys soon. I love you guys. I love you guys very much. You were the absolute best. Absolute best. So yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Take care and thank you so much.